Hey everyone, welcome back to Anime Vault. Today we're diving deep into Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 2, breaking down every major moment, hidden detail, and jaw-dropping twist. If you thought the first episode of this season was intense, Episode 2 takes things to a whole new level. We're seeing the world react to the looming threat of the monarchs, and more importantly, Sung Jin-woo is preparing for war. The stakes have never been higher, and every decision he makes now could shape the fate of humanity itself. So sit back, relax, and let's get into everything that happened in Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 2. The aftermath of the Monarch's arrival. We start off right where Episode 1 left us. Japan is in ruins, and the world is in shock. The footage of the Monarch of Frost's attack has spread, and hunters across the globe are terrified. If even S-rank hunters were wiped out so effortlessly, what chance does humanity have? The Hunter Association is scrambling to understand what they're up against, and this is where we see the true power dynamics of the world starting to shift. Countries are panicking. Nations that once relied on their hunters to protect them are realizing that these new enemies are far beyond anything they've faced before. Hunters are afraid. Even S-rank hunters are reconsidering their careers. Many are wondering if fighting these creatures is even possible. Jin-woo is the only one unfazed. Unlike everyone else, he isn't afraid. He's determined. He knows this fight is coming to him whether he wants it or not. This episode does a fantastic job of making the monarchs feel like a world-ending threat. Unlike dungeons, which could be cleared with enough strength, the monarchs are on a completely different level, and humanity is completely unprepared. Sung Jin-woo's next move. Knowing that the world is in chaos, Jin-woo doesn't waste any time. He immediately starts preparing for the battle ahead. 1. Expanding his shadow army. Jin-woo begins hunting again, not for experience, but to grow his army. He realizes that the fight against the monarchs isn't one he can handle alone. He needs more shadows, and more importantly, stronger ones. In one of the best sequences of the episode, we see him clear a high-level dungeon solo, effortlessly taking down A-rank and S-rank monsters with ease. But the real highlight? His shadows are evolving. Baru is growing stronger, showing new abilities that even surprise Jin-woo. Igris is adapting to Jin-woo's fighting style, making him more powerful than ever. New monsters are joining his ranks, adding even more depth to his unstoppable army. At this point, it's becoming clear, Jin-woo is no longer just a hunter. He's building an army capable of going to war. A warning from the rulers. Just as Jin-woo is preparing for the worst, he receives a mysterious visit, one that changes everything. Appearing out of nowhere, a ruler's messenger reaches out to him, warning him about the war that's coming. Who are the rulers? For those who don't know, the rulers are the counterparts to the monarchs. They are incredibly powerful beings who have been fighting against the monarchs for eons. They're the reason humanity hasn't already been wiped out. The messenger warns Jin-woo that he is the key to winning this war. The monarchs are actively hunting him. They know who he is, and they fear his power. He is the Shadow Monarch, the one being who can challenge the monarchs directly. He must choose a side. The war isn't just about dungeons anymore. It's about the fate of the universe itself. Jin-woo, of course, isn't someone who takes orders from anyone. He's never been one to blindly follow another's will. But the warning makes one thing clear. The monarchs aren't waiting. They're coming for him. The monarchs make their move. Just when the episode seems like it's calming down, we get one of the most terrifying moments so far. The monarchs finally acknowledge Jin-woo as a true threat. Deep within their own dimension, the monarchs gather. The Monarch of Frost recounts his meeting with Jin-woo and states that he's unlike any human they've ever encountered. The Monarch of Beastly Fangs is eager to fight, seeing Jin-woo as an exciting challenge. The strongest of them all, the Monarch of Destruction, finally speaks. He sees Jin-woo as a threat that must be eliminated immediately. And then, the final words of the episode drop like a bombshell. Send the Monarch of Plagues. Sung Jin-woo must die. The screen cuts to black. What this means for the future of solo leveling. This episode builds on everything from episode 1 and sets the stage for the ultimate battle. Here's what we can take away from it. 1. The monarchs are now actively targeting Jinwoo. Before, Jinwoo was just a strong human. Now, the monarchs recognize him as a real threat, and they're not going to wait for him to get stronger. The monarch of plagues is coming for him, and if the name is any indication, it's going to be a horrifying battle. 2. Jinwoo is no longer just a hunter, he's a commander. He isn't just growing stronger for himself anymore. He's building an army, preparing for a war that only he understands. His shadow army is evolving, and soon we're going to see just how powerful they can become. 3. The war between the rulers and monarchs is finally here. This isn't just about clearing dungeons anymore. The rulers and monarchs have been at war for thousands of years, and now Jinwoo is caught right in the middle of it. The next few episodes are going to change everything. Final thoughts. The Calm Before the Storm, Solo Leveling, Season 2, Episode 2, is the turning point. The moment where we realize Jinwoo isn't just fighting monsters anymore. The monarchs are moving. The rulers are watching. The war is about to begin. Jinwoo has faced impossible odds before, but this time, the enemies are gods, and he's standing alone. We're in for an insane season, and this is just the beginning. That's a wrap. That's it for today's deep dive into Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 2. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about the Monarch's plan? Will Jinwoo survive the battle against the Monarch of Plagues? Drop your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Anime Vault, signing off.